my channel Lazy Fellows. I am your PharmaBahen. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. In the previous videos, we have successfully covered the Semester-1 syllabus of M.Pharmacy along with the Semester-2 Pharmacology and Syllabus syllabus. Today, we are moving forward with the Semester-2 syllabus of M.Pharmacy in Regulatory Affairs. This semester focuses on regulatory aspects of drugs and cosmetics, regulatory aspects of herbal and biologics, regulatory aspects of medical devices, and food nutraceuticals and practical. Okay, in the semester 2, we have regulatory aspects of drugs and cosmetics. In this, we will be learning about the US and Canada organization structures of FDA and IND investigation on new drug and new drug applications and the abbreviated new drug applications and their legislations and regulations for import, manufacture and distribution and sales of cosmetics in USA and Canada. Then coming to Europe and Australia, we will be learning about the organization structure of Europe and their regulatory considerations for manufacturing and labeling. And then we will be learning about their legislation and regulations. Then we will be learning about the next chapter is Japan, their organization, their pharmaceutical laws and regulations of Japan, their import, how the import, manufacture and distribution and sales of cosmetics will be taking place, and then emerging market, emerging Asian countries, and then for Brazil, Asian, CIS and GCC countries. Then coming to regulatory aspects of herbal and biologics, we have the introduction to Indian biologics, preclinical studies, data requirements, clinical trial applications, etc. For the US, we have US biologics, their guidelines, their laws, and biosimilars and biologics, and preclinical and clinical development considerations, and etc. In the European Union, Europe's biologics and their development, regulatory approvals, etc., and clinical development of Europe, and their stability and safety, advertising, labeling, packing of biologics, all the rules related to the government of the Europe, US, and India. Next, vaccine regulations in US, Europe, and India. Next, we will be learning herbal products, its quality, safety, and legislation for the herbal products in India and the US and European. So, mainly we will be focusing on the US, India, and European unions and their rules and regulations. In the next subject, we will be learning regulatory aspects of medical devices. In this, we have medical devices, their definitions and risks, classifications, essential principles of medical devices and IVD. And will be focusing on the IMDRF. Then we have ethics, ethical committee, their quality systems, regulations, and the quality risk management of medical devices, etc. Next chapter is US and that regulatory approval process of for the medical devices. Like every country will be having their own rules and regulations for marketing the medical devices first, and then the basics in vitro diagnostics and classifications and approval process. Then in the Europe, what are the regulatory approvals in the Europe, and in vitro diagnostic directive certifications process, etc. And for the Asian, China, and Japan, medical devices, IVDs, regulatory registration process. Then coming to regulatory aspects of food and nutraceuticals. In this nutraceuticals, we will be having history of food nutraceutical regulations and their scope and opportunities in nutraceutical market. Then coming to global aspects, WHO guidelines on nutrition and international roles in the dietary supply and nutraceutical industries. And then coming to India, we will be having the India's food safety standards and authority of the India organization and functionings, regulations for import and export, everything. And for the USA, we have FDA, Food Drug Administration, its Modernization Act, and Dietary Supplement Health Education Act, US regulations for the manufacture and sale of nutraceuticals and dietary supplements, and how, like, in this chapter we will be going to learn about the food safety authorities of Europe, India and chain sorry Europe, India and USA, how the nutraceuticals and dietary supplements are going to be supplied for the of that particular country, and how are the regulations are going to take place. And the next chapter is a practical regulatory affairs practical. That's it. Thank you so much for watching.